Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through JavaScript section 4 of my learning journey on FreeCodeCamp curriculum. There are previous sections talking about other projects. If you wanna know what projects in there and what's the challenges I've faced, you can check my previous video. I'll put the link down in the description. Alright, so there are a total of 4 key projects in this section. I will walk through them one by one later in the video. So if you're curious about what's happening and you also want to learn a little bit about what I've learned, make sure you watch the whole video. And these projects are a little bit harder for me, so it definitely put my skill further. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so here the first project is a shopping cart. It's like the ones you see on shopping websites or landing pages. And this is a I think it's a practical project, because if you know how to build a shopping cart, you can just build a shopping website on your own. And after you build that, you can sell whatever you want to sell and potentially make money. So like this is a very useful one for me. Alright, so in this project we got dessert page, which is the items category of items. Alright, so we got this 12 products here, and you can add to carts. Like here, add to carts. So if like I want to add pumpkin cupcake, I just click this, and chocolate cupcakes, and click this, and this Rocky Road ice cream, click this, and then click show cart to show what you've added. And here it will display the items you've added and the how many items you've added and subtotal, taxes, and total. Alright, and you can also add multiple same things. You can add like 2 pumpkin cupcakes, and it will display like this, and 3, 4, 5 like this. Alright, you can also clear cart if you just don't wanna buy them. Just clear it, and it will alert you. Are you sure? So sure. Alright, so basically in this project, what I've learned about is the so-called object-oriented programming, and that is a little bit you group different code into a big group, into a class. And in this project, the big group is the shopping cart group, the shopping cart coding. So I learned how to group those code into a shopping cart class. It's like a big group. Alright, moving on to the second project. As you can see here, this is a little game, platformer game. Actually, I don't know what platformer is. Maybe it's like a 2D. I don't know, because this is a 2D game. Alright, so this is a mini game. So you can see the description here. You need to help the player to navigate several checkpoints. It's like a Super Mario game, but it's a lot simpler. Just some cubes, just some squares, and can use the spacebar. So let's just start the game and see what this project's about. Alright, so here, this is your character, like the blue square, and you can move them using your arrow key, and you can jump them and up, like just like a game. Yeah, and you need to jump like into this checkpoint, and it will appear Texas, and you'll move on to the next scenario. Let's see, so that just finished this game. So I reached the second point. Alright, let's go. This is a third checkpoint. Alright, so there's just a total of 3 checkpoints. This is just a simple game, which I learned about, the same thing as the previous project, the object-oriented programming. As you can see here, this is the intermediate, and the previous one is like beginner level. This is the intermediate level. So this is apparently harder. So again, this is a project about big group things. Like here, this is the class. The class here, you build a class of those checkpoints. Like you group a bunch of code you need to add to the checkpoints in this class checkpoints, like the yellow rectangle, and the platform is like this little green thing, and you group them to a code, and also a player class, which is this player. So it's actually about how do you build code around single objects. Like you build a group of code to the player and to the this green rectangle and to the checkpoints, and this is what this project is mainly about. Alright, moving on to the third project, which is a dice game. It's called Advanced Dice Game, and I think this project is so hard. When I was doing this, at first I was like, oh, there's only 14 steps. It's sure as I can finish in like half an hour. Alright, and then after I've done this, when I'm doing this, I was like, god damn it, how do I even do this? How do I even do that? Like, this is so hard. Alright, so in this dice game, let's just look at it. In this advanced dice game, there are rules. You can show rules, hide rules. Like, let's just take a look at it. There are 6 rounds, and you can throw 3 times each round, and you need to choose one score when you roll 3 times, and you can move on. After you choose, you can move on to the next round. And here are the points. Yeah, 3 of a kind and large read, whatever. Alright, so let's just roll the dice. When you click this, the computer will generate random numbers, so from 1 to 6. So let's just roll the dice. Alright, so as you can see here, I got 3 fours. 3.4. So there's a 3 of kind, and when there's a 3 of kind, it will add up the sum of these dice value. So since I got a point, I will just select that and keep the score. And moving on to the round 2. Here I roll the dice again, like this. I will just roll it again, and you can just, oh yeah, here are 4 of a kind and 3 of a kind, so the score are the same. Yeah, just add the sum of the dices. I will just roll the dice. Alright, so this time I select the wrong choice. I should select the previous one, so I got 0. And let's just move to round 3. Here we can, whoa. So there's a full house, which is 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind. I'll just select that. It's 25 points. And round 4, select 0. Round 5, select 0. Round 6. Alright, also 0. What? I got. So after you finish the game, here it will appear the alerts of your total score. Sum up the score. Alright, so this one right here, this is mainly purpose for this project is that you build different function to detect where there is 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, full house, small straights, large straights, or not. Alright, here we got the last project, which is also a certificate for this section. This is the 4th certificate called cash register project. So basically, this is a cash register where the clerk use when they want to get the change for you. Alright, so this project is about, here you can enter the cash from customer, and the price is, if the price is 99.8, for example, Nintendo Switch game, it's 99.8. Alright, so here you enter the customer's cash. If the customer purchased 100, and you enter that, you hit purchase, it will calculate the change due for you, what is the status of this cash register, if it has the money to give change to the customer, it will say it's open, and how many it gonna give to the customers. Like it gonna give dime of $0.2 to the customer. The next example, right here, I want to change my price. I need to change it here. Alright, like if the price is 20.34. Alright, so right here we got a customer who is paying $30 and who hit purchase. Here it will just, you know, give the change. You need to give 5 of value of $5, 1 value of $4, and quarter, and so on. So basically it calculates what you need to give to the customers. And this is in this project I learned about, you know, just how to calculate those pennies, nickel, dime, quarter thing. Like you need to divide them and take the remainder to keep on dividing. And if the customer like the price is 20.33 and the customer is paying 19, so there it will appear that it does not have enough money. And if the like let's say the customer pays $1,000 and hit purchase, it will say insufficient funds because there's no sufficient fund in the cash in drawer to give to the customer, and it will display this. And if the customer pays exactly the exact amount of a price, it will like no change to customer pay with exact cash. So that's basically for this cash register project. It teaches me about how to break the money into different small units like penny, nickel, dime, something using math. So this is also the 4th certificate project that I've done. So there's only one left. So yeah, I'm getting it. Yes. Alright, so these are the 4 projects of this section. These are like more difficult than the previous one, so it definitely put my skill to another level. And if you want to learn these projects, you want to make these projects, you can go to FreeCodeCamp. There are a bunch of free tutorials out there. If you're interested in my learning journey, or you're interested in coding, you make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.